Hi, Miss Chu. My Chinese name is Chen Ziyuan, and my student number is 189038. This is my student card. Let me present about this short video. Mm. And the theme of this video is how to build a modern and harmonious high-income society in China in 2030. In fact, China has issued many policies, and I will explain my understanding from the economic field, ecological environment field, and social field. And the focus on the economic field is scientific and technological innovation and industrial structure upgrading. The focus in the field of ecological environment is low carbon action. The social field focuses on common prosperity, population structure optimization, human resources cultivation, and so on. Every field here is pregnant with huge investment opportunities, which are also some serious problems facing by China at this stage and needs long-term planning and solution. The first one is scientific and technological innovation and industrial structure upgrading. At present, China has made a lot of high-intensity R&D investment, and the number of international patent application ranks among the top in the world. The key to the future is to promote the industrialization and commercialization of patented technological improve the conversion rate of the scientific and technological achievements for the whole country. It should first integrate high quality scientific and technological resources and promote the optimal combination of innovation system guided by the national strategic demand. In addition, I think we will focus and implement strategy scientific plans and scientific projects in the basic and core areas related to the national security and overall development, such as aiming the frontier fields of artificial intelligence, quantum information, life and health. We will implement a number of forward-looking and strategic national major science and technology projects. For the enterprises, China should encourage enterprises to increase R&D investment and implement more inclusive policies. For example, Huawei, as a world-famous electronic enterprise, has higher and higher international status. It is precisely because Huawei has developed its own chips and broken the monopoly of foreign enterprises such as Apple, Samsung, and so on. China needs more and more enterprises like Huawei so that China's scientific and technological innovation can continue to progress. And for the individuals, China should stimulate the vitality of talents and constantly cultivate a higher level of talent team. Follow the law of talent growth and scientific research activities, and cultivate more world-class strategic, scientific, and technological talents, leading scientific and technological talents and innovation teams. And the second part is carbon neutralization and energy structure adjustment. This involves the realization of national security and carbon neutralization goals. Although the direction of reducing the proportion of fossil energy is relatively clear, the increase in the proportion of wind power, optoelectronics, and hydropower may be reduce the stability of the power grid and lead to local energy shortage. The whole society needs to make plans for possible cost increases and production interruption. According to the statistics in 2020, China's carbon dioxide emissions will be about 10.3 billion tons, of which coal, oil, and natural gas emissions will reach 9.5 billion tons. Therefore, about 92% of the CO2 emissions are generated by the combustion of coal, oil, and natural gas. Chinese enterprises have long found this problem, such as Beidec, just BYD. BYD's production and sales of new energy vehicles are expected to increase this year. Taking Shenzhen as an example, almost all taxis and buses are BYD's new energy vehicles, which not only greatly reduces carbon emissions, but also helps the country achieve the macro goal of carbon neutralization. And China's electric vehicles increased from 517,000 at the end of 2016 to 794% in the first quarter of 2018, an increase of 280,000, which also reflects that electric vehicles are becoming more and more popular in China, which can not only protect the environment, but also save the traffic costs. However, at present, it is in the intersection period of old and new kinetic energy of automobile. And the automobile industry is moving towards a new starting point of high quality development. First, China's economic growth will slow down to about 5%, while GDP growth and automobile sales growth will decrease as a whole. And this year, we will see that the growth of economic and automobile has been greatly challenged. If we understand and judge in the future, the whole automobile structure will change from increment to stock market in the future. Secondly, the transformation of consumption capacity will be driven by consumption information, and the total market volume will not increase significantly in the future. Therefore, it is necessary to change from quantitative change to qualitative change, especially from the traditional enterprises to new energy vehicles. And the third part is about the common prosperity, population structure, and human capital. To cope with the aging population, we first need to further develop the pension industry, which will also drive the development of relevant insurance and real estate industries. And secondly, we should optimize the income distribution structure, reduce the burden of middle income groups, improve the social fertility rate, and further improve the accumulation of social human capital through the development of education and training industry. In addition, as more people become middle income groups, I think the wealth management industry will usher in great development opportunities. In terms of the common prosperity, China has made great achievements in poverty alleviation. According to the data of 2018, the number of poor people decreased from 98.99 million to 16.6 million from 2012 to 2018, with the cumulative decrease of 82.39 million. The scale of the poverty reduction has been more than 10 million every year for 6 consecutive years, and the incidence of poverty has decreased from 10.2% to 1.7%. However, due to the impact of the epidemic, Premier Li Keqiang stressed at a press conference that China's current population of 600 million has a monthly income of only about 1,000 RMB. The matter was warmly discussed. Economist Li Shi said that the data reflected the reality of China's income inequality and stressed the practical significance of the battle against poverty. Therefore, China still needs to make great efforts in the social field. And therefore, the 3 fields of the academic, economy, ecological, and social actually represent China's 3 goals of modernization, harmony, and high income. If China wants to achieve its goals by 2030, these 3 areas should be the focus of national construction and development. And this is all the contents of my presentation. Thank you so much.